go through your opinion about the problem. So let me present my slides for it. So the case study is for like some unmanageable star performer. So I'm the observer for this discussion. So let's start it. And purpose of the discussion is to analyze the leadership dilemma in the consulting firm. Our goal is to understand the trade-off between the exceptional performance and healthy workplace culture. The discussion will focus on leadership decisions, employee experience, and organizational impact. Uh, the case study is about an organization named Lemon Highlander, a global consulting firm. The firm is expanding its presence in India, and there's office in Mumbai, which is an important part in its growth. And that office is led by someone named Vijay Kumar, according to the case study. And the key characters of this case study is like Stefan Conrad. He's the regional head responsible for the South Asia and Middle East region. And then we have Vijay Kumar, who is managing partner of the Mumbai office and a highly successful consultant. And then we have Caroline, who is HR, global HR director, who is concerned about the employee turnover. So let's get to the situation. The situation is like the India office is performing extremely well financially. Revenue is increasing rapidly. Major clients are attracted to Vijay's expertise and reputation. From a business perspective, the office appears very successful. So like it's going well, but there are some issues. The hidden problems are like despite strong financial results, employee turnover is unusually high. Many consultants feel intimidated or exhausted. Some employees believe Vijay is extremely demanding and difficult to work with. And this creates tension between performance and employee well-being. So the employees' concerns are like several consultants say Vijay is never satisfied. He expects extremely high level of performance. Employees feel they cannot meet these expectations, and this has created fear and pressure in the workplace. So the management dilemma at the moment is Stefan must decide how to handle this situation. And if he goes to confront Vijay strongly, he may lose a key leader. And even if he goes to ignore the problem, employee dissatisfaction may increase. The challenge is balancing result with organizational culture here. So additional complications are like as mentioned in the case study are like there are signs that Vijay may be receiving offers from other firms. Losing Vijay could affect the firm's success in India, precisely in Mumbai. This increases the pressure to Stephen to manage the situation carefully. And the key question at the moment is like Stephen plans to meet Vijay over dinner. This meeting could determine the future of the India office. The central question of this case is what should Stephen say to Vijay during this dinner conversation? So let me repeat it again. The central question is what should Stephen say to Vijay during this dinner conversation? Okay. So right now we have like I'm the observer and we have 7, 8 members with it, 9 members with it. So we will start by getting to every member and asking for their opinion and how they will approach this problem. So let's start this discussion and okay, so let's start it. So I will stop sharing and I would ask Devsi to start first and present her opinion and solution for this problem. Devsi, you may start. Devsi, you may start.
Good evening, everyone. So, the brief examines a leadership challenge in the Mumbai office where strong business performance is being achieved, but at the expense of well being and organizational culture. The key is how the organization can address leadership behavior while maintaining high business performance. The case focuses on how Vijay Kumar, a leader who delivers outstanding results and secures major client wins. However, the current office is facing 32% employee turnover driven by excessive work pressure, burnout, and fear of waste culture. This creates a dilemma. Vijay is a top revenue generator, but his leadership style is harming team sustainability. The core issue is the leadership capability gap. Vijay performs exceptionally as an individual contributor, but effective leadership requires delegation, team development, and empowering of employees. His centralized decision making and intimidating communication creates bottleneck, increasing attrition risk, and the organization is overly dependent on one leader. So, the recommended approach is a structured leadership intervention focused on long term sustainability. The first step is to acknowledge Vijay's achievement. Recognizing his strong performance and client success will help to establish respect and ensure the conversation that Stephen will take forward will remain constructive rather than confrontational. The second step is to present the business case for a change. Leadership should highlight that high employee turnover leads to significant costs, including recruitment expense, knowledge loss, and reduced team stability. Framing the issue in business terms will help the discussion to shift from personal criticism to organizational impact. The third step is to reframe leadership expectation. Vijay must transition from being an individual star performer to becoming a leader who builds and supports high performing teams. Success should be measured not only by the revenue but also by the team development and sustainable performance. The final step is to deliver clear leadership standards. This includes encouraging delegation, empowering team members, supporting employees' development, and fostering a healthy work culture. Ultimately, the Mumbai office must shift from individual driven success to a team leadership driven office in order to maintain long term growth and organizational stability.
Okay, thank you, Devsi. And now I would like to Veer to start on his presentation and uh, yeah, present his solution. Veer, can you please?
Okay, is my screen visible? Good evening, everyone.
Yeah, your screen is visible. You may start.
Okay,
Good evening.
so Vijay is clearly a high performing leader. Uh, so I think one effective way for Stephen to handle the situation is by conducting a strategic conversation with Vijay that focuses on his personal goals rather than directly criticizing his leadership style. Vijay is actually quite high performing. He built the Mumbai office from ground up, attracted major clients, and also generated significant revenue for the firm. However, the current problem is that his leadership style is creating high employee turnover and dissatisfaction, which threatens the long term sustainability of the office. If Stephen approaches Vijay with direct criticism, I think it could backfire. The case shows that Vijay is already sensitive to criticism and has even threatened to resign in the past. Losing him could disrupt the firm's operations and also the relationships with the clients. Instead, I feel Stephen should frame the conversation around Vijay's ambitions and future vision. For example, he could ask Vijay where he sees the Mumbai office is his own career in next 5 years. Once Vijay shares his goals, Stephen can connect those ambitions to need for sustainable leadership and a strong team. The key message Stephen should communicate is that long-term success does not depend only on the individual's brilliance, but it also requires developing people, delegating responsibilities, and building a strong consulting team. This approach also allows Vijay to see leadership change not as a criticism, but necessarily step towards the achieving the goals. Moving on, this solution is supported by transformational leadership theory introduced by Bernard Bass in 1985. Transformational leadership focuses on four key elements: inspiring shared vision, developing followers, empowering teams, and building long term organizational success. Currently, Vijay demonstrates more of a transactional leadership style. He is extremely results oriented and expects a high performance, but he does not sufficiently empower or develop his team. This, I think, creates burnout and high employee attrition. For the Mumbai office to continue growing, Vijay needs to transition towards a more transformational leadership approach where where he motivates and develops his team rather than relying solely on personal effort and authority. A real world example of this transformation can be seen at Microsoft when Satya Nadella became the CEO. He shifted the company's culture from internal competition and rigid performance pressure to a collaborative growth mindset. This change could significantly improve innovation, employee engagement, and long term performance. Okay, the firm can maintain its strong revenue performance while also improving employee morale and retention. In the long run, this will help the Mumbai's office scale successfully and reduce its dependency on a single superstar leader. So that is my views on this topic.
Okay, thank you, Ved. I think we should go to the next person. So I would like to ask, uh, just for a second, okay. I would like to ask Kavya to show his solution
Yeah,
to the
hello
lead.
everyone.
Yeah.
Just a second. Is my screen visible?
Not yet. Okay, now it's
Is
visible.
it?
Yeah, yeah, now
Yeah.
it's visible. Go on.
Yeah. Hi everyone. Uh, so, so as we can see, the key problem in this case is the over dependence on one star employee, which is Vijay. While Vijay delivers excellent results, his toxic leadership style affects team morale. Many talented consultants feel intimidated, and some have even left the firm. So this creates a risk for the organization because relying too heavily on a single individual uh, can threaten long-term. Sorry. This creates a risk for the organization because relying on heavily on a single individual can threaten long-term team stability and growth. So to address this issue, my recommend approach is Stephen should first have a direct and respectful conversation with Vijay. He should acknowledge Vijay's strong contribution and the value he brings to the firm. At the same time, needs to clearly address the behavior issue by giving specific examples of how Vijay's action affect the entire team. This conversation should focus on coaching, feedback, and encourage Vijay to delegate and collaborate better with his team. If this approach is implemented effectively, the firm can retain high performing leader while also improving the workplace environment. It can also reduce the employee turnover and strengthen the collaboration within the team, and ultimately build a more sustainable and balanced performance culture for the organization. So, the team and organization can innovate properly. So this was my view on this case study.
Okay. Uh, okay, thanks, Kav. Let's move to our next person. So now I would like to ask Vaibhav. Vaibhav,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
sure, observe. So is my screen is visible?
Yeah, it's visible.
Yeah, so good evening, everyone. So after listening carefully the observer case study and the other team member views, so I would like to suggest my views, what I think. So instead of going directly to the central question which the observer has said, I would like to tell about who is Vijay, who is the Vijay Kumar. So we can see Vijay Kumar is a star performer of the company. So he is a very extraordinary consultant, but at the same time, he is a very difficult manager. First, I will tell you about some I will like to tell you about some about Vijay Kumar. So he is very good at managing the Mumbai office, especially the Mumbai office. So he has built the Mumbai office from scratch, and consistently consistently have win major clients in the Mumbai office. So he is also known for his exceptional consulting skills, as you all know. But at the same time, there are some issues which are other team members are facing due to Vijay Verma. So in this slide, you can see. We all know that Vijay Kumar is very exceptional consulting skills, but at the same time, he is also very demanding and expects very high standards in the team. So due to this, many team members feels undervalued, stressed, and sometimes burnout also. Uh, so this creates a conflict between the team. So now coming to the central question, which our observer has said, that on the dinner, what should Stephen say to Vijay? So, as per personal view, the Stephen should approach this discussion completely honestly, professionally, and in a very respectful way, because Vijay Kumar is also an asset to the company. So, first, at the starting of the conversation, the Stephen should acknowledge Vijay's major contribution to the success of the Mumbai office, and by from the statements, it should clearly identify that uh, how Vijay Kumar has given some key benefits to the company. But at the same time, as the conversation goes, Stefan should also encourage Vijay in a polite way, that also at the same time you also have to promote transparency within the team, as the team conflicts are been raising. He should trust and empower his team members instead of closely controlling their work. And at the last point, he should provide some constructive feedback and team improvement, motivation, and engagement. So that's all from my side.
Okay, thank you, Vaibhav. So let's go to our next person. So now I would like to ask A. Ayukti, I think, if I am pronouncing correctly. Uh,
Yeah, yeah, I'll do that.
yeah, start please.
Yeah, 1 minute. Hope my screen is visible. Uh,
Yeah, it's you.
okay, here, what is the Stephen's role made in the meeting with the Vijay, the dinner? Okay, already Stephen has understand the problem statement as well as the performance and everything from the team with his meeting. So now, from the Stephen's perspective, that was the who the given the article, what he's supposed to speak, correct? So I have tabulated in the three perspective. One is how he should look at the Vijay's performance. Okay, first he should appreciate what he has done. Yes, Vijay has done a phenomenal performance that his offices was one of the best in spite of all the challenges, attrition of human resources. Still, the flag was high. So this is he's able to manage every situation and able to produce the business results as expected. This is so he has to appreciate for it. Second thing, he also has to prepare what is the business potential in India perspective, so that he can find out what Vijay has missed out, so that he can make a improvement in his performance. See, basically, he has said that 32% attrition was there as a human resources, but what was the standard is not mentioned in the document. So we can assume 20%, 25%, then it is only marginally high only. So no need to worry about this attrition. So, but we need to build a better culture over there in the organization. So he has to clearly says what was the business loss due to his feedback or observation from the other team members, that he has to mention clearly to the discussion. Third thing is that he can help any change in the system through him, because Vijay is the one who built the entire system for India. So any changes has to be accommodated through him so that he became the ownership of this system in the future also. What was a lag here is there is a process lag for the communication or the people welfare, which need to be addressed clearly and in a measurable way. So that he has to be addressed in the dinner meetings, that he has to say that how we can build the people welfare program or a person or a system to be to address this one. Also, they also has to share the small wins with the team so that the negative mindsets comes out and there's a positive shift happens, because of due to their work the systems are performed well. So they also should be partner of the employee, also should be partner of the success of this country's branch. So this is what my observation from this system, and this is my presentation. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, sir. So uh, now I would like to ask Tanya to present her solution. Tanya, are you there?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Is it my screen visible?
Yeah, your screen is visible.
Am I audible?
Yeah, you're perfectly audible. You may start.
Okay. So I have create this presentation to tell my views that how Stephen should, what should he do. So I have created 5 points. So let's go through it. So first is high performance versus team culture. So Vijay delivers excellent business results, but his aggressive behavior damages team morale. So what my thinking about is that, in my opinion, organization must balance performance with healthy work culture. Vijay clearly brings strong business value, but his behavior is harming team morale and creating stress for other employees. Over time, this can lead to talented people leaving the company and damage the culture. So, this should be we need Stephen should think about this. Secondly, leadership responsibility. A leadership must balance performance and people management. Ignoring behavior because of results can harm the organization for the long term. A leader should not ignore the toxic behavior simply because someone performing well. If that happens, it send a message that the results are more important than respect and teamwork. So, which is not a good thing. Uh, Third, risk for the company. So, talented employee may leave, a toxic work culture can spread, and long-term productivity may decline. So fourth one is what Stephen should do. So have a honest conversation with Vijay. Set clear expectation for leadership behavior. Provide coaching or leadership training. So, in my point of view, Stephen should have a direct and honest conversation with Vijay. He should recognize Vijay's achievement but also clearly explain the concern about his leadership style. The company could provide coaching or leadership training to help him improving his communication and team management. So my final view is that star performers are valuable, but no one should be above company values. Uh, if someone is doing good work, but no individual should be above the organization value and culture, the best solution is to support Vijay in improving his leadership skill while maintaining strong performance.
Okay.
That's it. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Now I think we have to go with the next person. So I would like to ask Amit Kumar. Uh, Amit, Can you
Yeah,
start
yeah,
with your presentation?
sure. Is it visible to you?
Yeah, Amit, it's visible.
Sorry. Okay. Uh, so I'm very agree with Veer and Ayakuti sir recommended. So I'll not explain what was the background of the case study and all. I think it is already covered. So I'll go as fast as I can do. So what was the character? I will just explain in two lines. Stephen Conrad was the regional head of the firm, and Menon was head of the Indian office, and Caroline Doherty was a global HR director. And the context was the Indian office has become one of the firm's most successful location. However, Vijay aggressively leadership style has created internal concern about employee and moral and relations. So central challenge was how should Stephen address Vijay's leadership behavior while maintaining the office strong performance. So the core problem was I have created it in two ways, like what was the positive outcomes and concern raised, the second one. So revenue has increased significantly. India office performing better than other regions, and Vijay known for strong clients results and business growth. That was the positive outcomes from him. And the concern was high employee turnover in the Indian office. Consultant feel intimidated and stressed, and employee hesitated to share feedback. So, should organization tolerate difficult behavior from star performers if they deliver exceptional result? This was the question. The key issue and analysis was leadership style, impact on organizational culture, and long-term business risk. So, my recommendation is Stephen should approach the conversation with honesty and balance, and recognize success, acknowledge Vijay's outstanding performance and contribution to the firm growth, address concerns, discuss the feedback regarding employee morale, intimidation, and high turnover. The third was emphasize leadership responsibility, explain the true leadership requires building strong teams, not just achieving numbers. And the fourth recommendation is offer support for improvement. This is the most important thing, I think. Suggest leadership coaching, feedback system, and collaborative management practice. So, conclusion is sustainable success requires both high business performance and a healthy and supportive team culture. So delivering exceptional result, growing revenue and maintaining the firm's competitive edge. Also retaining talent, building trust and fostering an environment where people thrive. So Stephen's goal should be to help Vijay evolve from a star performance into a strong leader. Thank you so much from my side.
Okay, thank you, Amit. Uh, let's move to the next person, Akbar. Uh, Akbar, can you present your solution?
Hello, am I audible?
Yeah, so you are audible.
Hello.
Yeah, you are audible.
Hello.
Yeah, you are audible. You may start. You are audible. Yeah, your screen is perfectly visible.
Okay. So till now we have already, I guess, confronted everything about what is the problem. It's basically in the Lemon Highlander, and there are two, three peoples, majorly two, that is Sifan and Vijay Kumar. So there is basically a dilemma. What the Stefan should talk about to Vijay Kumar. So as we already know that Vijay Kumar is basically an unmanageable genius. Okay, so he's scoring very good. He's very good at everything. He's very good at generating scores. So what I mean to say, when I get to my points and based on my experience in the industry, So what you see is whenever there is a dilemma between the scores and the culture, there is 80% is given always to the scores. Okay, this is a blunt truth because the companies always care about, and each and every business care about the results. So even if he's bad, he speaks bad, he does anything bad, he gives results back to the company. So at a major role, the scores, the results play a very very major role with respect to the thing that we're considering dilemma with, that is the working culture, and that he shouts at the other members, might be like that. Okay, so there is basically a dilemma between Stefan should talk to that Vijay Kumar. So, based on my experience, what I should say is, uh, Stefan cannot, cannot remove Vijay Kumar from the team. So, bluntly, against with some of my members who said that confront Vijay Kumar with that, that he is not doing good and he should behave properly with other team members, as he is having an upper hand in the scores. So, we need to consider his importance. Okay, so based upon my my experience, we cannot bluntly say anything to Vijay Kumar. We need to think before saying, because if he goes score goes down, what the company is for? There is nothing because you can see there are no scores. There is no company. What you will do with the culture? Okay, so we cannot bluntly remove or say anything to the Vijay Kumar. So what I think Stefan should say is, first of all, as he is powerful, he needs acknowledgement. So Vijay Kumar can stop. When we need to confront Vijay Kumar, actually, we cannot let it go, because letting it go is actually good for now that he's having good scores, but there will be a time he will getting bad scores. If there is high, there is low. So what you need to think is Vijay Kumar will get to lows. So we need a team that will go up. So for that, we need to do some solution here. So what you need to do is we need to manipulate. Stefan need to manipulate Vijay Kumar such that he performs good with the team. When you go to upper levels, the person are not very out of mind. So when you try to convince him, he will get to know that what are the bad things that he is doing. Actually, he is not a bad guy. What happens is there is a gap between the knowledge. He's a genius, and the persons he's training are not very genius, or maybe middle level, or maybe lower middle. So there is a genius gap. Okay, it's a gap of geniusness. He's very better, and they're very not very better. So he needs to understand that the persons there he's teaching are not very very genius. He needs to know that the persons are not getting comfortable with his knowledge and type of support he's providing. Okay, so but we cannot go against and be rude to Vijay Kumar. So we need to start. Stefan should start with acknowledging achievements, then share the feedbacks. That is very important part. Stefan should share some of the feedbacks of the team, that team morale, about the team morale and turnovers and everything that under his leadership, whatever he is failing, and he like explaining him about what he is not able to communicate with the team. So that will take us to a very good point, that a very good star performer will not leave the company, as we really really need him. I told you, that is 80% that we need scores. Keeping that, we are also acquiring for 20% that we will try to communicate with Vijay Kumar and try to convince him that whatever he is doing is not communicating properly with the team. So, acknowledging achievements, then sharing feedback, then emphasizing balance. We just need to confront and convince Vijay Kumar that whatever he is delivering is not getting properly to the team. Actually, it's not his mistake, but the teams that both sided are mistaken. That there is a communication gap. So once he understands, this will improve. Okay, so he can also offer some support, that if he faces some sort of problems while communicating to the team, then Stefan can be a middler, and okay, so that kind of support also. So these three leadership concepts are considered here. Transformational leadership, emotional intelligence is also very important, and toxic leadership risk is here, but at a longer term. Okay, so the key takeaways is address issues directly, but not very bluntly. You Stefan should discuss concerns, but honestly, he should not bluntly do it with the Vijay. He need to consider that Vijay is a good scorer. Okay, he need to focus on growth. He need to balance performance. And at the last, I would like to say, it's sustainable success requires both exceptional performance and effective leadership. So here, exceptional performance is taken first. The effective leadership is next. We need exceptional performance, and we need to develop exceptional leadership. Okay, that's all. Thank you. Uh, Thank you, observer. Can you call please the other person?
Okay, let me call the other person. So, like our last person is Sudhanshu. So, like Sudhanshu, you may present your strategy.
I hope my screen is visible.
Yeah, Sudhanshu, your experience as well.
Yeah. So this is a topic that the unmanagement star performer. So every member has a little bit description. So I just quickly move to the next slide. That is my key problem identified. So the first is that toxic leadership style that is extremely demanding and intimidating behavior affecting team morale and psychological safety across all levels. So second is that high employee turnover. So turnover rate far exceeding industry norms, resulting in consultant dissatisfaction and loss of talent. So third problem is that is a reputation risk. So damage to the company brand, making it difficult to attract top talent and maintain client relationship. The fourth is that organizational dependency. So over reliance on a single star performer, creating vulnerability and limiting succession planning. So I will quickly move to the next slide. That is the analysis, the brilliant jerk problem. So the case study illustrates a common organizational dilemma where exceptional performers deliver strong financial results but damage long-term organizational health through their leadership approach. So that the critical insights are here. So Vijay prioritized results over team development and people management. That is also the next one is the short-term gains mask long-term culture and operational risk. The third is sustainable success requires balancing performance with leadership excellence. The fourth one is organizations must establish clear expectations beyond financial metrics. The next slide is that about the recommendation approach on the Stefan's conversation with Vijay. So the first is the acknowledgement achievements. So recognize Vijay's significant contribution to build the Mumbai office and deliver strong financial performance. Another one is present objective data to share turnover statistics, employee survey result, and industry benchmarks to establish factual basis for discussion. The next one is seek understanding. Ask about Vijay perspective, challenges he faces, and his view on team dynamics and leadership approach. The another one is clarify expectations. Communicate that leadership success requires balancing financial results with team development and sustainable practices. The next one is offer support. So provide leadership coaching, HR assistance, and development resource to help Vijay evolve his leadership style. So that's all from my side.
Okay, thank you, Sudhanshu. So, for summarization of what was everyone's presentation, I think what I felt was everyone focused on that part that we have to acknowledge what Vijay did to the India office. This was a main theme of for in everyone's solution almost. So yeah, it feels seems good. Like uh, he need acknowledgement for his work, and again we need to preserve the culture. So almost in everyone's solution there was a part almost that uh, that's important, so we have to balance it. I think thank you everyone for this assignment. I think this will close it now. If you want to discuss some more on it, you may discuss.
Thank you from my side.
Yeah, same. Thank you from my side. I guess it's completely
Yeah,
done.
thank you everyone. Thank you everyone.
Thank you,
Yeah, I
everyone.
think we covered most of the perspectives.